here today to talk to you about making sure that your viewers can get to your content many different ways.
Yes.
And April's back.
Hey.
We're excited to have her back. We missed
Not sunburned.
Not sunburned. I'm actually very impressed by that. They got to feed alligators and play with sloths.
Yes. My daughter got to go in and see a sloth named Guy. Guy really likes mangoes. That's what encourages him to wake up and
get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So one of the reasons we changed the format for this video was because with Facebook Live, it's fun, it's great, we love Facebook Live, but we were doing this on a weekly basis, and we wanted to make sure that with all the time and effort we were putting into this, because we do take quite a bit of time prepping and shooting and all that, that we were getting it out to more different platforms, to more different people. So that's the big reason we changed the format of this, and it's something like if you're doing a Facebook Live for something special, Facebook Live is phenomenal. We don't need to bash on Facebook Live at all.
No, not at all.
We love doing them for our clients. But for something like this where we're doing it on a weekly basis and we're putting this much time and effort into it, we wanted to make sure we are capitalizing on that effort we're putting in. And so that's one of the big reasons we are putting it out on so many different platforms now. Now you can find it on YouTube, on LinkedIn, you can find a clip on Instagram, and of course still Facebook. You don't want to leave the places you already are unless they're absolutely getting you nothing, and they're a complete waste of time, which Facebook is not a complete waste of time. For sure not. Sorry for the interruption. I got a phone call from my mom.
Stop the video.
Thanks, Mom.
Hi.
Love you, Mom. Sorry, I just declined your phone call.
As Lacey was saying, making sure that you're capitalizing on your information and the time and the effort that you've already put into the project.
Yeah.
Because you've got it, you might as well, if you've got it, you should flaunt it.
Thanks.
Yeah. So for the people that are only on Facebook, then this will reach them. For people who spend a fair amount of time on LinkedIn, then our videos will reach the people on LinkedIn. For people like my son, who literally only has one social media account, and it's Instagram, it'll pop up in his feed because he does follow us.
Yeah.
I made sure of that.
Good job. Yeah.
So
yeah, and it just doesn't have to be those either. I mean, you can reuse things on your website, on your in your ads, and you should, because then it shows consistency across all platforms. Now, you don't want to be putting the exact same thing across all platforms, because then people are not going to want to follow you on all the different platforms. You want to kind of mix it up per platform, but definitely reuse. I mean, if you're putting the time and effort into a blog, you want to share that blog. Like, you don't just want to put it on your website and hope that people go see your blog. You want to push that out in your email blast and in your Facebook and your Twitter, and you want to push those out. You just got to do them in different ways per platform. So, and Pinterest, you definitely want to share your blogs on Pinterest.
do it. It may seem counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a recipe or some grand birthday scheme that I'll never do, because I'm not that mom.
But it is it is a very big driving source of traffic to websites. So it's definitely somewhere to put your blogs if you're in that space and you have the time to dedicate to that space. Now, I do want to stress, it's better to be in a couple spaces and do those couple spaces really well, rather than to try to be in all the spaces and do them
marginal.
Yeah. So make sure that you're not getting so overwhelmed that you're just kind of crappily doing. Now I just said crappily doing a bunch of platforms when you could be doing a few platforms really, really well.
Yeah.
But definitely don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, don't just pick one platform. I wouldn't recommend that either. Like, and when I say platform, I don't just mean social media. I mean, that could be your website. That can be, make sure you're in other spaces. Like, I wouldn't just do Facebook and not put a website together. I wouldn't just do radio and not have somewhere to drive them. I wouldn't, just make sure you're in a couple different spaces.
And then you can do things like take the audio
Yes.
from the video and use it just for audio recordings, a podcast, whatever you might have thoughts of doing. Those are things that you can incorporate, maybe not right away, but down the line, definitely.
Yeah.
So
So just make sure you're capitalizing on the time you're spending into putting one piece together. Think about how you could use it in other spaces and utilize it, not duplicate it, but utilize it in other ways to promote your business elsewhere. That's what we've got for you today, peeps. We hope you have a good rest of your day. Sorry about the interruptions. Again, we're getting used to the new format. It's good fun. And we'll catch you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.